Do you remember this time when your relationships were going well, your business, and everything just seemed to work out? When you are more happy, when you are in this higher state, the advantage is that people connect this emotion to you. So when you talk about something, they will connect it to you. Okay, they will feel drawn towards you. When you talk about a product, for example, and you're on a state, for example, from a scale 1 out of 10, you're a 9. Okay, you're on the level of 9 out of 10. You feel like a 9 emotionally. People will think your product's on the level of a 9 automatically, right? So whatever you do, people will connect everything you do with the state. They feel this and they feel attracted towards you if you have this positive energy. So, and it will be easier to vibe with people as well. Okay. So these are the advantages. And the other thing is just you can just work better. You just have more energy. You can achieve way more. You can achieve way more and you can work better or more if you want to. And yeah, just things just work out, like I said. So the higher you're on a state, the more things are possible for you and you attract more things. Okay. And what can you do to improve that? One thing is to improve your intention, because it's the intention that creates this energy. When you do something just because you force yourself to, then you won't have that, you won't have this sincere intention. So it's about observing what is the intention. Whatever you do, what is the intention behind that? What is the intention behind that? I still work on that as well myself, right? I just noticed, for example, when I let things go, my intention gets purified and basically it starts to rise, for example. And the other thing is like, when you do things that are more aligned with you, it's rises naturally. For example, I love to listen to music. Maybe it's not for everyone. I heard there are a lot of people that all don't like that. But when I hear my favorite music, boom, it just connects. I just connect to it and I'm on a higher state instantly, right? Music can bring you instantly in a complete other dimension when it comes to your level of emotional happiness, right? So it's about observing your intention. What is your intention behind it? And did you choose your intention consciously and do things that you're naturally more aligned to, right? And the other thing is that you become a master at reframing. What do I mean with reframing? A lot of things happen to us over the day, okay? And we have like different interpretations in our heads about that. Something happened, a glass was fallen. Okay, a glass fall from your hand and it's broken now. And now your head has an interpretation about that. And if you start to practice reframing, you make these interpretations consciously. Instead of saying, oh, fuck this glass is destroyed, I hate my life. Instead of saying something like that, we can learn that we are actually the one who decide how we react, right? And if you can do that literally nearly every time or very often, just recently I was doing that. It worked. I was really in a flow for a couple of hours. I was just reframing nearly everything that happened. It was fucking amazing feeling. Everything seemed to work out. Everything was easier. And at that time I noticed, fuck, it's literally just my interpretation. It's not true that it's the outside factors, the outside world. It's actually ourselves. We are that create this. We create all of this. So what can you do to improve at reframing? You just ask yourself, for example, the question. First of all, to recognize if you focus on the positive or the negative, you ask yourself the question, is the glass half full or half empty? If the glass is half full, then it means you were focusing on the positive and actually don't have to do much. And if you notice you focus on something and you notice, okay, right now I perceive it as like the glass is half empty, then you know, okay, right now I focus on the negative And now you can decide to change your intention and to focus on the positive. And the next question you can ask yourself is, what is the blessing in disguise, right? Or what could be the blessing in disguise? Or what could be positive about that? The first important question, I think, is the first question. At first, to recognize where are you actually more positive and when are you more upset? We all have this feeling sometimes, right? It's about practicing that. And if you become more really good at that, that's how you can form reality and become more happy. It's literally it seems like things just work out when you practice that and become better at that. It's like you can control reality. This is the feeling. Of course, another effect is you just become happy. And a more advanced method is when you reframe that you frame it in such a way that it benefits your vision. For example, because you say, because this and that happened to me, because this glass was fallen, I can now reframe that and become even mentally stronger for my vision. And this is why I can become a more successful entrepreneur. So you can reframe everything to your vision. You basically use this energy and utilize it towards your vision. Okay? How do you know that reframing was successful? How do you know that? It's very simple. It's always based on the feeling. So when you feel that, when you feel you said the sentence, you were using these questions, and you feel it intense, then it works. The more intense it feels, the better it works. At the start, maybe when you were just recently very upset, don't have high expectations that you will come instantly super happy. Just start to slowly to rise on the scale. And then maybe focus even more, use your focus, use the questions. By using these questions, you focus automatically on the right things. This is why I said, use this question like, is the glass half full or half empty? Then what is the blessing in disguise? Okay. So the more intense you feel it, the better it works. It's that simple. Okay. I hope this video helped you, and yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.